I am George. I'm a gambling addict, and I've been sober for the past 8 months. So I grew up in a very loving family with principles and with good quality of life. I was kind of spoiled, a spoiled kid. When I was younger, from the age of 15 approximately, I wanted to be kind of rebellious towards my family. I joined the football supporters group, hooligans. I wasn't feeling whole, I wasn't feeling sufficient. I thought that I couldn't stand on my own in school or in society or in a fight. So I thought the answer was there, having backup. And I first met violence, drugs, gambling, alcohol. So even though I didn't do them myself, I've only tried them. I got used to this sort of behavior. I met lots of people who later influenced me towards my gambling addiction. I was in university abroad. I just got out from a relationship which ended badly, and I fell into depression. I started gambling online at first and in casinos afterwards. The first years were very easy, they were fun, they were good. I would enjoy it a lot. I would even win good amounts of money. So I thought, this is the solution, this is how my life is going to be afterwards. Then after a couple of years I started losing a lot. I started making up stories as to why I needed more money. And but my father only realized that something was wrong 5 years into my addiction. So he asked me a straightforward question. He said, what's wrong with you? And I found the courage then to tell him that I'm addicted to gambling. And at first he thought that it was unimaginable because he came from a small community. He thought very badly of gambling, as he should. And he told me that I had to fight it, to deal with it myself. I said, I can't, deal with, I need an expert's help. And he thought, no. Again, I complied. I said, sure, I'll deal with it myself. And from that point onwards, things went even, they got even worse. The next 5 years, and especially the last 2 years, I've been into gambling for almost 10 years. The last 2 years have been as bad as the other 8 combined. It's a progressive disease. Like the same day, every day. It was, there was no joy, there was no happiness. Even when I won, I got into debt. And so I would wake up and go to bed with the same thought. How am I going to win? How am I going to gamble again? How am I going to find money in order to fund my addiction? A lot of times I've said, this the last time I'm going to quit. And the next day, it was like my batteries were recharged. Again, ready for another day of gambling. When I first spoke with my counselor here, he asked me this question, how much damage this addiction has done to me. It's 6 figures throughout my 10 years of career, yeah. Well, as I said, I've been clean for the past 7.5 months. My life is different. I don't have secrets anymore, that's the main thing. I feel free. My relationship with my parents has now been restored. We have a good relationship. It's an everyday fight, it's an everyday struggle, but it's working so far.